Hey, how's it going? It's in the morning. It's in the morning. It's like it's about 8:15. Uh, it's about 8:15. Thursday, October 2nd. Uh, I just got out of the shower. You know, I woke up this morning pretty early. I went over to Utica Avenue to the cigarette spot on Utica Avenue, and I bought a what is it called? Some kind of Arizona drink. One of those. Uh, Damn, I forget the name for it. Uh, hmm. I bought a pina colada Arizona drink this morning. It was pretty good. So I had that. I had a couple cigarettes, and I was like, I'm a little hungry. I went over to the Sunnydale Farms store, the Sunnydale store, and I bought a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a coffee, and a bag of chips, and I went over to the bus stop and had that. There was an accident on Utica Avenue. Some guy T-boned some other guy that was turning, and there was, police showed up, and like an ambulance showed up, and so it was kind of like a weird morning. I feel a little like reverberation, I don't know, reverb, from the other night. The other night I had this girl over, and we made out a little bit. I didn't climax, but it was a good time. I woke up the other day, and it looks like Uranus blocked me. I woke up the other day, and usually, like the first thing I do when I wake up, honestly, the first thing I do when I wake up is I look at Uranus's TikTok, and I went to look at it yesterday, and she had blocked me. And there's still, I think, I don't know if I'm blocked from her numbers or I'm on just a do not disturb from her numbers. I think she blocked me from her Zelle line, that I guess she doesn't want me giving her money anymore. But then I have this girl that's saying that she's Uranus. She popped up on my TikTok, and then she popped up on WhatsApp, and she keeps asking me for money. She keeps asking me to send her money on Zelle or through Western Union. And I spoke about this before, where like she gave me a deal. She was like, "Okay, I'll give you like 20 videos and some pictures if you give me $55." And I was kind of skeptical at first, but then she showed me a picture of her photo album, which was scribbled out. But I thought I saw a little bit of like some provocative stuff. So I sent her money, and then she never sent me the videos or the photos. And now she's asking for more money, and she's telling me that like her aunt died and all this stuff, and that she really needs help. And she's like, "Could you send me money through Zelle or through Western Union?" She's telling me that she's in Brooklyn and that she's with these pimps. And she has like, she's showing these new pictures that I've never seen before. And I'm like, if it's not Uranus, how the hell did she get these pictures? But at the same time, it's like, she's asking for money from me, but like she's not willing to do anything in return for the money. And I'm telling her, I'm like, I don't have Zelle, I have cash. If you really want to see me, come over. And she keeps coming up with these excuses, like, okay, she's like, first send me $30 and then I'll come and get the rest in cash. But I know she's not. I'm gonna send the money and she's not gonna come. And I have a good reason not to trust her, and it's because of the $67 I sent her. And then she pops some shit like, "Oh, you don't trust me? Fine, I'll just leave. I'll go back to Colombia." And she puts me through a guilt trip. And I don't know if this is Uranus. I don't know if this is one of Uranus's friends. I kind of have a feeling that Uranus took the phone that I had bought her and maybe passed it off to one of her friends. I just have that suspicious feeling, but I don't know if it's true. It's just an assumption. But so Uranus blocked me, so I don't think I'll ever see her again. I had a lot of plans to be with her, especially after this lawsuit comes through, where like I really wanted to spend like some nice quality time with her and show her a good time. And I got really jealous because I was looking at her TikToks, and she's eating these expensive dinners and stuff like that, and going out to dates to hibachi places. And like it made me feel, it didn't make me feel good looking at these pictures, because they're things that I wanted to do with her, that I was waiting to do with her, that I was planning to do with her, to show her to show her a good time, and like she's doing it with other guys, and I got really jealous over that. But I tried to apologize, and I have nothing bad to say about her. She was my greatest. She was the greatest. She was the greatest. You know. There'll always be a place in my heart for her. That's how I feel. I just read 2 books on TikTok, posted them to YouTube, threw them up on Facebook, so I'm gonna keep this site going as long as I can. As long as I can keep this TikTok going, where I read the Spanish children's books, I'm gonna keep it going, and it's all in dedication to her. It's all in dedication to her. I had a good time the other day. There's this girl that I'm crushing on in my program, and this girl, she let me buy her breakfast, and she let me buy her lunch yesterday, and it made my day. My day was like, I was so full of energy yesterday. I couldn't sleep, and I came home from the program, slept for a little while, and I got up. I was like a ball of energy. I was like, I want something to eat. I ended up going out to Kings Highway and getting KFC. I had a 4-piece of KFC. It was great. Met up with my friend Tom, hung out with him for a little while. Then I went window shopping on Kings Highway. I walked into Snipes, the sneaker store. I saw these sneakers that the girl from the program wears, but in a guy's version. And they were like $130. And I'm like, should I get them? I had 200 on me. And I'm like, I'm debating whether or not I should get them or not. And then I'm looking, she wanted Uggs. And I'm like, I don't know her size, and I have no way to contact her. But they have she was looking to get the regular pair of Uggs, and she went on the Snipes website and she was like to look for them, and she didn't see them, so she was debating whether or not she should go to Fifth Avenue to get them. And when I went to Snipes the other day, they had them. They had the original Uggs. They also had this pair. It was almost like a Nike. It's such a cool pair of Uggs. I wish I could get them for her. It's like a mid top, and it's almost like a Nike sneaker. It's almost like a Jordan 4, but it's an Ugg, and it's good looking, and I had the money for them, but I had no way to get in touch with her to see what her size was or nothing like that. I would have gotten them. I walked out of the store, and I'm like, let me think, let me smoke a cigarette, let me think what I want to do. I got into a conversation with this guy. He was a pretty cool guy. He's Puerto Rican. And I gave him a couple of cigarettes, and we talked for a little while about girls and different stuff, this, that, and the other thing. And I went to go back into the sneaker store, and they had closed. And I was like, shit, son of a bitch. I was going to get the Nikes. So I would match with her, and but I don't know. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's kind of creepy. I don't want to be creepy. I don't want to walk into the program and be like, hey, we got matching sneakers. And, I don't know. I don't know what to do. And now, like today, I'm debating. I have all day today to myself. There's no program going on. It's a Jewish holiday. And I have all day to myself. And I'm thinking about going into the Guess store and picking her up a Guess bag. But I don't know. I don't want to be creepy, And I'm like, should I go to the Guess store? I'll pick her up a Guess bag, and when I see her next week, I'll give her the Guess bag as a present. Again, I don't want to be creepy, So I'm like, I don't know if I should do that or not. I explained to her the other day. I had bought her a keychain. They have at the head shops where you buy the weed. They have these pretty cool keychains. They're like Nike keychains, Nike sneaker keychains, and Timberland keychains, and UGG keychains, and they're pretty realistic, but only like these little pairs of shoes, you know. And I had bought her a keychain, and I told her the other day when we went out, I was like, "Look, I actually bought you one of these keychains, and I was too, I pussied out, I pussied out of giving it to you." And I was like, "I have it at home." I was like, "But," I was like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "I could get you one if you like one, you know." And she's like, "No, no, no, that's okay, that's okay." I was like, "Okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it, you know." But so yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Uh, you know, I'd kind of like to go to the mall today. I kind of like to go to the mall today and maybe buy a sneaker for myself. I also want to go to the mall and look at the Guest store. And then I'm also thinking maybe, you know, I have these books. I went through all the books that I took out, and I'm thinking about maybe going to the Central Library at Grand Army Plaza and returning the books, and then maybe going by the zoo for a little while and hanging out at the zoo. Maybe it would be a little. It would probably be kind of therapeutic. But I wish I could. I wish I had someone to come with me. You know, I wish. I don't want to go alone. You know, I wish I had a nice girl that I could take with me. We'd go to the library. We go to Grand Army Plaza, hit Grand Army Plaza, look at the library a little bit, take out some books, and then it's a short walk to the Prospect Park Zoo. You know, they have a coffee stand right outside the park. We could get some coffee. We could get, like, you know, something to eat, and then go into the zoo or something like that. You know, and just have a nice day. You know, have like. I wish I had a partner, man. I wish I had a partner that I could do things with, you know, and it kills me that I don't. It really kills me that I don't, you know. Uh, so I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So it's early now. It's still a little early. It's a little after 8 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube and link it to Facebook, and and you can know about my day, I guess, if you're interested. You know, I hope everyone has a good day. You know, it's supposed to be nice out today. I'm sitting outside right now, and the sun's kind of coming up, and the birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful blue sky. The birds are flying around over my head, and it could be a good day. It could be a good day. The day is what you make it, you know. And you're honest. If you see this video, I really miss you. I'm sorry about, you know, how you feel. I'm sorry about the way I felt. I'm sorry I was so jealous and I gave you a hard time. And there'll always be a place in my heart for you, baby girl. You know, I know life isn't easy for you, you know, and I know you're trying your best, you know. I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry you have to do what you have to do. You know, I wish you had like a regular job or something like that, but you know, you're happy. As long as you're happy, as long as you're happy, that's what matters. You know, I want to see you happy. You know, I want to see everyone happy. You know, everyone have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.